Your inner state of consciousness and the external reality that you experience as your reality are linked. They're not totally separate. So he doesn't talk about that. For him, there's the external that we need to accept, whatever is beyond our control. But as your inner state changes, your reality also changes. Not in ways that is exact, you cannot trace everything that happens to some thought or something like that. But your habitual state, your habitual vibrational frequency, emotional state, habitual thinking patterns, they tend to create certain reflections also in the outer. Very simple examples, of course. If you believe that most humans are dishonest and out to deceive you, then you meet those people all the time. Isn't it strange? Any deep-seated belief that you have about other people or life, it tends to confirm itself in your experience, if only because perception becomes selective. If you believe that everybody is dishonest, then you will look for, your perception is selective, and honest people, you won't even see them. This is just one example. I could give hundreds of examples. You don't see, if you look for the bad, you don't see the good in humans, for example. So your perception becomes selective, and then reality confirms to you that all your thought patterns are actually correct. Yes, they are all evil. They're all dishonest because it's become selective. That's one aspect. And also there are certain attractions. You attract people that whatever you're afraid of, you tend to attract that. So if you're afraid of being robbed, you tend to attract that. I asked a famous person that I met a couple of years ago, you don't have a bodyguard? Because I met some other famous people who always walk around with bodyguards. And he said, well, it was actually, I'll tell you it is, I'm sure he doesn't mind. Sting, he said. So I said, you don't have a bodyguard? He said, no. That would be like walking around with a gun in your pocket, and then you attract certain situations where you need the gun. And of course that's very true. So that's inner states and outer reality.